here's the X-Mark Staris. This is the 52-inch. Some of you guys know I actually bought one of these. I haven't gotten mine yet, but here's a couple things that I like right out of the gate. Dual fuel tanks. Look at this command center on this thing. The platform, you step up. It's actually got some give to it, so it takes a little bit of abuse out. Here's your deck adjustment, cutting height. A lot of things I like about this X-Mark Staris, but I have not done the test of time on it yet, so hopefully after I use it for a while, I'll like it as much at the end of the season as I do right now. And I'll let you know. We're looking at the Bobcat. This is called the Quick Cat, and I've ran these things. Bobcat is quick. They're actually pretty good, a little bit sensitive in the controls I find, but I actually do like these Bobcats. They're just overall pretty well built. I picked on Bobcat a little bit in a YouTube video, but check this out. Tell me what they did for 2019.
They added dampeners to the controls.
Yep.
And then they also added a fuel gauge, and you can adjust this front bar here also. This is brand new for 2019.
Brand new. So everything that was in my YouTube video, you guys, they've actually already corrected. A little different setup than maybe what you guys are used to. The Walker mowers, they've got the flip-up access to everything underneath. Makes it easy to do your maintenance this way. Why does our Ram trucks not look like this one? That is the sharpest freaking... Ooh, look at this Ram box. Oh my God, that thing is sick. I'm calling up my sales rep. Yes, you're a good kitty. Who's a good kitty? Alright, you guys. Today, we're going to the Northern Green Expo. Arguably the second largest landscaping show in the United States. It's up in northern Minnesota, and I'm guessing a lot of you guys don't have a chance to get there. So I'm going to be taking you there today. Now, I've broken this video up into 3 different parts, trying to kind of hit the areas that you guys might be interested in. So part 1 is going to be more for the lawn care community. We're going to be doing quick, brief overviews of all of the different lawn mowers out there. Plus, I'm going to throw in some tools and gadgets that are just plain simply cool. In part 2, that's going to be more for the general landscapers. I don't even know what the heck part 2 is. Part 2 was... I actually took a note. Okay, so part 2, got it, is for landscapers, land clearing, tree work. So arborists, guys that do tree work, guys that also do land clearing, run forestry heads, things like that, and landscapers in general. Okay, so that's part 2. Part 3 is heavy equipment and snow plowing. That's what I got. Let's go there together. Let's have a little bit of fun. The Vanguard engine. The best engine ever made, right there. So this is the no oil change engine. You can go an entire season.
500 hours.
500 hours without changing the oil. The oil's actually held in a separate chamber right here. Just got a larger oil reserve. And as soon as you fire it up, the oil's kicked into the engine. So the engine doesn't actually hold the oil inside of it until it's needed, which would be a little bit of a sketch factor on that dry fire the very first time, which I think if you could have put in a very good synthetic oil additive, might solve that problem, but best engine, hands down. We're actually looking at the midnight edition of the Ferris mower. This is a limited edition, maybe about 2,000 of them. They have mag wheels, it's got an upgraded seat, LED headlights, it's got an oil Vanguard engine, and of course it's also got the cool midnight colors. It's also got upgraded shocks, it's got a front jack on the front, because it's on the front, that's why you say front multiple times, and of course the LED headlights. There you go, you guys. What I want to show you is actually the Gravely 52. This is a really, I like this mower. You got your deck adjustment, you've got a foot adjustment right here, you got your locks here, you've got nice hand positioning on this thing. All your controls are here. Your parking brake, check this out, boom, down below, no problem. You can raise your deck height right here. Can raise and lower your deck height right here. It's easy to read. Just so many nice little things about this. I consider this kind of like to be the Cadillac of lawnmowers. It is a bigger lawnmower. It's got a longer wheelbase. Look at your front wheels, your front caster wheels. These things, this is like the monster truck tire of a front caster wheel, but it also smoothens out the ride. The controls themselves are really nice. They're not too finicky where if you get into a bump, you're gonna end up doing like letting it get away from you. So it has a nice little cushion feedback into it. A lot of good things about these Gravely mowers, and after I've ran one before, after I've run them, I actually like these mowers. I just like them. They're not for everybody. They are not for everybody. They're not going to be your fastest. They're not going to allow you to squeeze into tight places like some of the other mowers. But overall, the build quality is good on them, and for the right person, this is a good mower. Another little thing is the fenders right here. So when you want to hug a hill, I don't know, maybe you guys don't do this, but I do this. If I'm trying to hug a hill, I'm gonna lean into my hill. So if I'm going up a hill like this, I'm gonna lean into it. I'm gonna put my foot on this. I'm gonna put my foot on this solid, and it gives me the ability to really lean into my slopes. Other mowers don't have that. So I've done little things like that I appreciate.
Well, that's a 38-inch.
38-inch power broom, right?
There's 31-inch power, there's 31-inch manual, 38-inch manual.
He's got a 12-volt lawnmower battery, and you plug it in right here. Yep. It takes 6-7 hours to charge it up. Can you show me where the batteries?
Oh.
There it is. And then you can replace that battery at Batteries Plus, Walmart, or wherever, right?
State Farm, Walmart, 12-volt battery. Yep.
So we're looking at the Cub Cadet. It's a zero turn, but this is the truest of zero turns because these wheels will literally turn with the steering wheel. Show me the cuckoo clock inside.
So we call this the cuckoo clock, where the magic happens. And this linkage ties the front wheels into the transmission. So from the seat back, it's like a lap bar. From the seat forward, it's the steering wheel drive system. So as I turn that wheel, I'm turning the front wheels, but this linkage is also moving the transmission, which is how you get a true zero turn with the steering wheel system. It also prevents turfing, so you don't tear up as much turf, and it gives you a much better hillside stability.
So you can spin like the same as a regular
Exactly.
zero turn, but you're not going to
And then
leave.
this linkage automatically counter-rotates the inside tire.
You won't leave the one wheel.
So you won't. Exactly.
It counter rotates the inside tire.
Yes, that's correct.
Holy
Yep.
Hannah Montana.
I need that.
This is by Harper, an all-terrain mower, and I always see these at trade shows, but I never actually see them on a job site. So I couldn't tell you good, bad, or in between about this thing since I've never actually seen one run. So here's a Red Max commercial 60-inch mower. Red Max is relatively new to the commercial mower game, so guys, look for these guys. Red Max is more well known in the hand tools, but they also got chainsaws coming out, you guys. And here's their baby, the blowers. Red Max dominates in blowers. What we're looking at is actually a synthetic lawn rake. Can you hold it up? I want to see the bristles on that one. So these are actually a plastic bristle, and that's meant to work the underlayment, the sand underlayment in. Or once you've installed the lawn, you can also puff the grass back up once you walk on it. Holy cow, that's got some... Are you kidding me? That's crazy. All right, put it down, put it back up one more time. Does the blade angle? Does the blade angle?
Yep.
Manually?
Yes. This is actually my unit, so I put that rope on there and tie it up there, and then you can pull it. Everybody thought it looked hinky-dinky, so I took it off.
I'm looking at a bagger unit, and this is on a zero turn, but you can also put this on a walk behind or a stand-on mower as well. It's made by Red Magic. It's an electric attenuator, so if you can close it, you can hear that it's completely silent. But these guys from Red Magic Performance also make, what do you call this thing on the chute?
Magic chute.
Magic chute. All right, show me the magic chute.
Operator control discharge chute.
If you guys want your own, this is the guys. Tweels, you guys. Do you run them? If you do run them, do you like them or not? So a couple of great things about Tweels is obviously run flat protection, but some guys are reporting issues on slopes. When they try to run these on a slope, they're reporting that they don't get as much traction as you would with a conventional tire that we have right there. So if you guys have some experience running Tweels, I'd love to hear from you. These Tweels are set up on the John Deere Z960M. These have been on these machines for quite a long time. And a lot of people like to spec them out right from the factory with those on. Made by Michelin. We're looking at a Ditch Witch 1550. These are awesome pieces of equipment, but look at this bucket on the front. This has got a tilt bucket, but the Ditch Witch is a utility tool carrier, so you can stick a power rake on it or any other kind of attachment that you want. Hey guys, we're actually looking at a remote controlled brush mower, and it's technically considered a slope mower. This is made by Sherpa, and this one is called the Green Climber. And this is designed to let the operator stay safely down at the bottom or top of the slope and put the machine to work. So this is dry and also a wet fertilizer spreader, right?
Correct.
Okay. So it's got an actual adjustable handle which steers the unit. So you can see as the handle turns, the unit steers, which in theory is interesting, but on a slope?
On a slope, it is scary.
It sucks?
It is absolutely scary on a slope. And on a slope, your wheelbase is so close, it's tippy.
So super tippy.
Super tippy.
On a slope. But here's your dry hopper, and there's your wet mix, and then you've got a spot sprayer right on the side as well. So maybe not for everybody that has sloped properties. Alright you guys, that's what we got for today's video, so make sure you stick around for parts 2 and 3. And the next part of this video series, it's going to be all about landscaping, land clearing, heavy equipment, plus special tools and equipment for guys that just do tree work as well. So we've got a pretty full show on the next one, and make sure you guys do me a favor and check out these 2 videos right here. God bless. Go get them, you guys.